Okay, so it's getting to be that time of year again, folks. Believe it or not. I don't believe it, but I'm trying to be positive and convince myself that spring is going to come. And I'm trying to push that along a little bit with this new series that I'm going to try to keep up with on every Wednesday called Wednesday's Garden. I just uploaded the first episode, the first part, which was the germination of the seeds, which is actually in two parts. This is the second part. The last video you saw was recorded on the 28th of February, so it was only they were only in there for 2 days. Today's Wednesday, the 5th of March, and the seeds are really going crazy. I've always known that store-bought seeds don't really do that well because they put a lot of chemicals on them, and they engineer them so that the seeds are not very productive, just so that you don't make a fortune off of these seeds. But you guys have seen how many seeds are in a bell pepper. Could you imagine if each one of those seeds could be a plant in your garden? Well, this is why. This is why there's so many seeds. So all I've done was taken the seeds out of the pepper that you usually throw away when you use a pepper, and I rolled them, I folded them up into a wet paper towel like you saw, and we're at week 1 of the germination part, and as you can see, the peppers are doing okay. There's 1 or 2 in each of the green and the red. There is 3 or 4 in the yellow bell. But man, that playground onion is going crazy. The seeds that I extracted out of that flower are going bonkers. So, as you can see, just from that little, this is more of a test than it is a full-scale planting. I've never grown onions before, and I've never really grown bell peppers before. I've done other vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers and squash, pumpkin, but I've never done these particular vegetables. And these are the vegetables that I like, so that's why I'm growing them. Except for that onion, I don't even know what kind of onion it is. It could be a yellow Vidalia, could be a sweet Spanish, a red, could be a shallot, for all I know. I haven't got a clue. I just found it growing in the playground, waited for the flower to seed, and I took out a bunch of the seeds. So it's going to be a surprise to everybody. So stay tuned for next Wednesday's episode, which is going to be part 3 of Wednesday's Garden, when we might take some of the, I think the onion seedlings will be ready to transplant into cups, and see how that goes. Maybe some of the peppers as well. As soon as the tail gets long enough and the head starts to leaf, once it gets those 2 little baby leaves on it, when they first show up as little tiny yellow buds, that's when I transplant. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And we're not doing swing, beep, dig for this series because we're not swinging, beeping, or digging. We're plant, grow, eat. Try that one. All right, thanks.